You know me, I'm always jumping from Lego project to Lego project. What's going on? Welcome back, everybody. Just the other day, we added the lights underneath there and we started working on our new train system, but today we're jumping to a new Lego project. Yes, well, it's not really a new Lego project, it's more so continuing the construction over here. So we're going to be working on the campground today, and we're also going to start working on our farm. So we've got to further develop this area. We've got to get some more stuff going on here. Where's all the campers? Where's all the animals? Where's all the little tiny hills? Where's the little bridge leading over there toward the treehouse? And also, what's going on with our farm here? What in the world? There it is, farm placed. It's done. No, I'm just kidding. We've got a lot of work that we need to do here. And we've got two 48 by 48 gray base plates right here ready to go for our farm. So we're going to be working on developing all of this stuff today here in this video. So let's get started. So the first task that we decided to tackle was the treehouse. And we actually secured it onto a mills plate. So you can see there's actually 4 mills plates here, but it is secured onto the 2 back plates there using jumpers, and then we blend it in all around the edge. And then it just sits onto these 2 mills plates right here. You can see where the tile outline is there and where the blending pieces are, such as the plates and cheese wedges. And this should just slide right in there like that. And it should sit in the campground just like that there. It's beautiful though. We got the creek running through, and then we've got the treehouse there. We're gonna have to build some sort of bridge, I guess, going over the creek. Not sure where that's gonna be positioned, but let's go place this in the campground. Definitely looks a lot better when it's blent in like that there. And the reason it had to be on the 4 plates, I moved forward a little bit there, is because the wall's right there and it actually overhangs off the base plate a little bit. So we had to move it forward 2 studs to make it fit there. And we put it as close as we can to the creek there, because eventually we plan on making a little rock edge for the dojo temple. I think that little bridge that we're going to build is going to go right there, right off the dirt road. I think that just sort of makes sense. But our next task is actually going to be doing the exact same thing to the Winnie the Pooh set. Pretty quick and easy to get this one done here. You can see it sits on 2 plates and it's right beside the creek right back there. And we've got it at a nice angle there, because when it's in the campground, which you'll see in one moment, it sits like this, and the campground is just sort of over here. Also, we raised it up, I think about 2, even 3 plates. You can see there's just a gradual slope going upward to the Winnie the Pooh set. I know its previous layout, there was a lot more bamboo and stuff like that, but we're sort of going for a more simplistic look this time. Don't really want to like cover our entire campground with hundreds of bamboo stalks. Just sort of want to keep it clean and tidy, if you will. Let's go place it. So it looks pretty good there. I know the farm plates are still a pretty big eyesore. Same with this ramp not being here. I've decided today that we're going to be working on the boatyard as well. Just going to do a little bit of stuff over here. But the Winnie the Pooh set looks pretty good, locked in place like that. I like its angle facing the campground. It's nice and noticeable. You can see it. It's not going to be as tall as the stuff here, so bringing the tall stuff to the background looks really good, just like that treehouse there. Did you notice what's new in front of the treehouse? Yeah, I built a little bridge. You can see I built it using those 1x2 profile bricks and also 1x1 cylinders, so we were able to give it a nice curve, just sort of bending Lego for a bridge. It's locked in spot by a snot brick on one side, then it's just sort of resting freely there, but I think it looks pretty good. Just say it was like, oh, we should add a path, just like we did with our gravel road, and have it inset and leading up to the treehouse. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I sort of like the green, but maybe it's too green. Maybe it does need a little bit of a path. If we do a path, maybe it should be inset 1 plate, just like our gravel road, or maybe it should just be like the treehouse, like that, on top. I don't know, something to think about. The next thing we're going to move on to is actually dealing with these cabins here. Almost forgot we had them. It's crazy, hey? And those are going to go in this plate here. And we've got a pretty cool idea for the gravel road leading to the farm. So that's what we'll be doing next. Pretty easy to transfer over those cabins onto a mills plate and start our gravel road here, which will curve toward the farm. Obviously, we're going to have to build our entrance leading off this road to the gravel road. And I also want to change up this one
and that one there just because, I don't know, they just don't look right to me. It's got to be a little bit more gravelly somehow. Now, we also continued our road through the farm here, and we built our pen. We got a little mud pit for the pigs. Yes, and also a feeding trough right there. And as you can see, that area is fenced off, and we've actually started working on our next one as well. And yes, our desk is a mess for sure, but you can see our next plate right here. It's got a barn and also a continuation of our pen here. We've got some horses and stuff. Got to build some more stuff there. But this barn is what we focused on. It looks pretty good. We took those 1x6 by 5 tall panels and we made something pretty cool with like the white border with the snot or with the brackets and the tiles and just like the white accents. Looks pretty good. And then we've got our black roof here. We could only make it black. That was the color we decided to go with because we had the right amount of slopes to do it. It looks pretty fresh though. We got some sliding barn doors right there so you can go inside the barn. Window there. That can close up. And then we've got a window over here on the back side as well. So really digging our little barn here. We whipped it together pretty quickly and had all the parts on hand, which was pretty cool. And obviously that's going to look pretty awesome when we place it in the farm. So let's do that. Obviously, we still got lots of work to do here with the farm, but I just wanted to place those 2 plates and see what it looks like. Looks pretty incredible in my opinion. I've got to do some blending here just so we have an entrance to the barn. And we've also got to finish up this quadrant of the plate right there. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. Let's continue. Who's ready to see our new and improved farm and campground? Let me tell you, it looks fantastic. And Jose and I are extremely satisfied with the outcome here today. Got a lot done, but there's still a lot of work to do. There are so many stories to be told here at the farm. It looks fantastic. It's everything that we wanted it to be and more, I think. So we've got our barn there. I really like the color of it. The red, white, and black really does pop. And you can see how I built a little smooth sort of concrete ramp going up to the barn there. And we did that using some curved slopes. Beside the barn, we've got some apple trees. You can see there's a gentleman there picking up some apples. And just behind him there's some hay with a pitchfork. All sorts of crops here, including lettuce, corn, and carrots. This gentleman right here is pulling out a carrot. And then we also have a scarecrow right there. I love the gravel road. Just the Mills effect with the gravel road is fantastic. I completely am blown away by how that looks. It's awesome. We've got all of our livestock right here. You can see we built a chicken coop. And look what's behind that chicken coop. A skunk and, oh no, some ducks crossing the little creek there. Pretty cool. Then we've got the horses, a little pony, the pigs getting messy in the mud with their pig trough there. A little entrance to that livestock area. And then right here, we have a pumpkin patch. And of course, another tractor there. So the farm looks pretty cool. I love it. I also added some stuff to our shipping yard. You can see that I built a road ramp. I'm not sure if this is going to be the permanent design. I might change it so it's all slopes, but I didn't have enough slopes to do that. It's the larger slopes here that are 2x4. So this is literally just a road plate that's hanging out just like that there. I don't know. It sort of gets the job done. I like it. It's got like steps going up the side. I think it looks pretty good. Also, we added a little bit of a wall going around the entire boatyard. So it's here by the farm and right here as well. It's just 2 bricks tall with a plate on the bottom and the lights are sort of worked into it. And then it's got the 1x1 circular tiles on top to sort of top it off. I think it looks pretty good. There's still lots of stuff that we have to do in the farm, or sorry, in the boatyard here, including a Coast Guard building and also probably like a shipping receiving office or something like that. So eventually we'll get that done and probably eventually we'll upgrade this as well, but I think it looks way better than it looked before, that's for sure. So for the campground, we've still got to add some more hills just like we did for Winnie the Pooh, but Winnie the Pooh looks fantastic. We also have to add more figures, more trees, more bushes, more flowers, everything like that. But look, I added some ducks right there. Isn't that cute? That's another thing that we have to add more of is more animals as well. Moose, horses, bears, whatever it may be. But what we did with the little bridge right there and also the treehouse, I think looks fantastic. We're definitely on the right path to success there. And we've got lots more stuff that we're going to be doing in these areas. Oh, I just noticed that there's a lamp that knocked over here. Where did that come from? Okay, I'll have to fix that. But yeah, there's a lot more things that we're going to be doing in these areas, specifically with the Ninjago area. We've got to get that water blend in. We've got to get these temples and fishing shacks dealt with as well. And Jose and I were talking about something underneath the table that we haven't touched on in a while, and that is the underwater area. Now, I do plan on doing something here that's going to be pretty cool. Jose and I were talking about it for quite some time. We're going to get some more sets. We're going to increase the size of this platform. We're going to get new lighting, and we're going to get a new backdrop as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But let us know what you think of our newly updated farm and campground by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And I just love this area. Farewell, everybody. Have a great day.